What's up, y'all? Today, I'm going to be ranking my characters from FNaF's the Advent Calendar series. So, yeah, I got all these characters. They're all in little separate poses. I think this is all of them, besides the humans and stuff. Yeah. And I got the tiers. I already did this with the parts, so go check that out if you haven't. And also go check out the series if you haven't, because why are you watching this if you haven't seen that yet? Anyways, I'm also going to be talking about some of them if they're interesting enough. Some of them aren't, but some of them are. Anyways, first up, we got Freddy Fazbear, the main man. I like this dude. He's the main character, the first character we see, even though he's kind of asleep for half the series. But yeah, he's gonna go A tier. Bonnie. I do like Bonnies in general. All right, got a little guitar right there. Think he might be better than Freddy Fazbear. Look at him. And he also took on the father figure role in that mall episode that I hate. But, you know, whatever. Chica's pretty chill. I don't think she's as good as these two. Maybe a B tier. Alright. Chica. Alright. Freddy, he was not doomed from the get-go. He was gonna survive. No matter, as soon as I started it, I knew he was gonna survive. These two, I didn't know. I was winging this every single episode, as you can probably tell. And these two just chanced that he survived and she died. More likely she died than him, because I like Bonnie's better. Foxy, I knew he was going to survive. He wasn't in it much, but what he was in, he was okay. B tier. But I knew he was going to survive, because I like his design. I like how I made him a reindeer, and he's not just another white and green dude. So I liked that. Withered Freddy. He was the first dude to wake up, the first Withered at least. He hates Springtrap, which I'll get into next year or whatever, because it's probably going to be a prequel, or sequel or something, or flashback, I don't know. Or there'll be more in the past. And I'll also explain some of this, like, right today. But he was pretty good. Maybe a high B tier. Withered Money. I like Withered Money. Just in general. Like normal Withered Money. So this dude, with his face, I liked him. I really like him. He wasn't in it much though, which does bring him down some. But his design is the same as all the other Withereds. His color scheme. But you know, besides that, I like him. Withered Chica, she was barely in it. I don't even like the design that much. Doom from the get-go. Alright, Withered Foxy. I like his design. I kinda don't like how he killed him. I don't like his death. I actually realized I don't have Phone Guy. I forgot Phone Guy. This isn't even a bit. I actually forgot to take a picture of Phone Guy. Oh. Oops. Well, I guess I'll just say the ranking at the end, if I remember. I forgot to take a picture of him. Oh my gosh. That's ironic. I remembered the dude who was on one scene, but not Phone Guy. Alright, but Wither Foxy. I only killed him because I needed more deaths. It's kind of like what Chica died as well. I didn't want everyone to live. I wanted some of them to die at least. But, you know, I think he was better than these two. At least, if these dudes were in it more, they would be way higher up. But I didn't want to introduce everyone in one thing. But, I don't know. I think I did it wrong. I might make a remake eventually. Helpy, which is one of my favorites. Dare I say S tier. Might be S tier. Top of A tier for now, but it might be S tier. Alright, so, this Withered Bonbon, he was in one episode. And that was I don't remember what night, it might have been like 19 or something. But it was when Spring Bonnie was going crazy. And he, like, had to choose or whatever. And this was like, and there's like the Shadow Spring Bonnie, that, was like guiding him. And, yeah, and in one of the rooms, I think it was the first room, he saw withered, or like dead, broken Bonbon. So this is the character from last year, or at least implied to be, which I'm confirming it is. A character from last year that died due to Springtrap. And it's basically like, he's remembering that Springtrap's killed and stuff, and now he's gonna kill more because he let him live. But yeah, he was only in it for one, and I haven't made the prequel yet, so, but he'll be in the prequel, I guess, that's confirmed. So D tier, because, yeah, Puppet. was wasted potential. He was gonna be a huge character. He was gonna be a giant character. Little plush Fredbear came in at the same time. But Puppet was gonna be a huge character. But then he wasn't. He was gonna have a big role, but then he wasn't. And I don't like the model I used from. The first model I used was like Wiggly. I did not like that. And then I switched it to like the stiffer model, and that's when he got more screen time, because that's when he turned on the generator, I'm pretty sure. But I'm gonna put him in high C tier. Alright. Spring Bonnie. Maybe. I think so. I like Spring Bonnie. His mind is broken. I'll get more into that in the prequel next year, because I can't like spoil things. I have like a rough draft in my head of what I wanted to be next year. But obviously I'm not planning it out. I'm still winging it. I might plan it more than I did this one. This one, I literally made all the characters and said, alright, let's record. Except for Bonbon. I didn't make him until he actually showed up. I was like, I need to find a character that came in last year that died. Screw it, Bonbon. And it was Helpy's friend. That's why Helpy was so mad at Spring Bonnie and tried to kill Springtrap, because he saw, Bonbon was his best friend last year and he died. Both little midgets. I for real forgot Fungi. Fungi would be like high A tier or S tier, because I liked Fungi. I didn't like his death. I wish I did it better. I'm not sure if I explained this in the other video, but I was gonna have him like be like everyone in the pizzeria, and then once it's on fire, everyone like runs out. Not everyone, but like everyone that survived runs out, and then like they run past him and forget him, and he'd be like, "Wait, don't leave me, guys," which is kind of what I did, because I knew he was doing from the get-go, basically. But I didn't do that correctly, because he was on the outside and he picked up everyone else near him, but not him. Anyways, not withered, plush Fredbear with the Spring Bonnie thing. Shadow dude. That's who that is, pretty much. Yeah, it's not like implied at all, but that's who it is. You can kind of see him. Put him in the thing. It doesn't go there. Alright, I'm gonna put him in high C tier. He wasn't shown much, but I got planned for him. He might actually be in something before next year. Springtrap. Springtrap, base villain. I feel like every FNaF thing has Springtrap as a villain. But, I liked him. I think him and Spring Bonnie are the only two that aren't my model. Like, I didn't retexture, I mean. Everyone else I retextured. Obviously, I didn't make the model, but I retextured them. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But him and Spring Bonnie are someone else's, like, complete new model. Anyways, Springtrap. I think he was good. High A tier. Alright, Nightmarion. Nightmarion. He was also wasted. Instead of, like, in the Night 24, instead of Nightmarion waking up, I kind of wish I had Springtrap. I don't know, I like the interaction Spring Bonnie and Springtrap had, but I also kind of wish that Springtrap just ran to the front door to stop them after Spring Bonnie opened it, instead of dying in the fire. But I don't know, it doesn't mean I don't like Nightmarion. Maybe yeah, about there. I'm actually gonna, no. There we go. A lot of mid-tier characters. Nightmare Freddy. Alright, all the Nightmares are just gonna go in C tier. Above you, though. Except for Bonnie. He's gonna go in high C tier. Not that high. He's gonna be the highest out of them, because he appeared first. And then, there we go. Because these two I don't like the design of. And then, I don't actually like Foxy. Alright, the Snow Gang. They're alive. I was gonna have a full episode with them. Of them having like the snowball fight. It's just gonna be a filler episode. But then I ran out of time. Needed more episodes. And that's why they appeared one by one. And when they all four appeared, I was gonna have them have like a snowball fight and come alive. And in the last episode, they moved. They like looked down, sad and stuff. Everything just burnt down. But I guess low D tier. They will be in another thing. I'm gonna give them their own series called the Snow Gang or Snow Freddy and Friends or something. I don't know. But I think this is my final ranking. I didn't have to look back at videos because I remember all. Most of them are B tier and C tier. Mostly just C tier because, these four are basically the same. I might like you better than these ones. Actually, yeah. And then A tier. You might be A tier, actually. Get up there. And then my 2 favorite characters, right there. Yeah, a lot of wasted potential here, because I was winging it. I think if I planned it, it would have been 100 times better. But, you know, still my most successful series, but it's done for now. I mean, it's kind of like a staircase, see? I'd, like, move one of these characters up here. Staircase. Anyways, get down there. But, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I guess there will be no more. This dude will probably appear eventually. Because they all got powered off. Because they're on, like, a saving mode. Well, some of them are dead. But, like, in the end of night 25. Because they're not supposed to be on after Christmas. In general. But this dude might appear in something once or twice. The Shadow Dude. And these ones definitely will. They're going to have their own series. The episode of them was going to be like a spin-off. Or like a kick-off for the spin-off or whatever. But, you know. Whatever. But, yeah. Most of these dudes probably won't appear until next year. But, that's it. Like and subscribe. Check out the series. And the other ranking. And bye.